I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet. And I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something. If I get my hands on you, I promise you, you're going to know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are back, y'all. We have to take a 3-hour break. We have to take a remission, whatever y'all want to call it. And we are back. Welcome. Oh, Queen Sheba over here talking about love and marriage Huntsville. Yeah, I am. You guys asked me. You've been beating down my door in the DMs. Queen, please. And the good thing about not talking too much, I never said I would or I never said I won't. So I was like, well, I've never said I wouldn't cover it. I just don't say nothing. I do what I do. I pump out the content. And since you asked nicely, here I am.
Where is the content? Where is the content?
That's it. So I'm here. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. So I watched not even the first episode. I watched the season 10 of, you know how Love and Marriage Huntsville comes in and they do like this weird wonky season, and it's season 10, but they take a break in the middle and then they pick up where they left off, right? So I picked up where they left off and I started what will be episode 1 of the second half of season 10, but the number may be number 8 or 9 or something. And I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. I couldn't. It was like the one they released in November. I was like, oh my God, this is bad. I fell asleep. And I left it alone. And I was like, you know what? And when I say it was bad, I fell asleep. That's what I mean. And I was like, I can't do it. And I couldn't do it. And then you guys came and you said, whoa, Queen Sheba, they almost got into it. Who? About the pool and Nell. And then I was like, child, let me go force myself again. So then I said, you know what? You don't have to start on the first episode or half season, the second, whatever, however they got it numbered. Just pick up where everybody else is. And I did that. And I was like, oh, okay, we got a little action here. And then that explains my thumbnail. If you understand me, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking on my thumbnail. Okay, that means this is who I'm covering. This is what I was able to extract. And tonight, we are talking Love and Marriage Huntsville, the full breakdown. And let me tell you, I'm going to do 2 episodes for y'all. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. It's going to be in a hurry. Now, I don't ever take away anything from you that I give you, right? If I said I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. I ain't going to cheat you. But we're not going to go 2 or 3 hours. Okay. So tonight we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 10, episodes 9 and episodes 10. And when I say episodes 9, give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Episode 9 is the episode, Can We Fix It? And then episode 10 is the one where they kind of get into the dynamics of Nell and Tisha and all of that. That was very tricky. So what I would like to do first is I want to start with Ken and Trish. That's what we're talking about. I want to start with Ken and Trish, and then I want to work my way down or work my way up to LaTisha and Kimmie trying to double team Nell. And it got ugly. When I reviewed or when I checked out the episode between Ken and Trish, season 10, episode 9, Ken, K-E-N, Can We Fix It? It hit me. Trish, you in trouble. LaTrisha's in trouble. Now, this is asinine to me. I'm going to start with Trish and Ken. This is asinine to me. But the reason why I say I'm going to talk about it, because a lot of y'all do exactly what Ken and Trish are doing. You want to do what you want to do as Black folks, as couples. You don't want to take time to heal. You jump from bed to bed, man to man, dick to dick, vagina to vagina, house to house, home to home. You on a friends and family plan, and you just plow your way through life. You sleep your way through life. You got a boyfriend before you divorce. You got a girlfriend before you divorce. And you wonder why y'all's kids be fucked up, grades following, and have the nerves to try to hold them accountable. Okay, I'm all over the place, but I'm going to make it make sense. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all asked for it. I said, this is crazy to me. You had a whole husband. I don't give a damn if he ran off to Atlanta. Divorce him before you move a new nigga in. And we had this argument on a Queen and in the City. Divorce versus separated. Married means married means married. Until the day you sign on the dotted line, listen, y'all not going to shake me off of that. Y'all not going to abnormal me into normal. Until you get a freaking divorce, you are married. And then you walk into these jacked up ass relationships expecting it to work. Bitch, you are married. Sir, you are married. And wonder why your household can't run smooth. You married, Trish. She's a married woman, Ken. You ain't got no business being in couples therapy. You ain't got no business in that house like that, expecting a woman like that to heal from you. She wouldn't heal when you got with her. Don't switch up in the middle of the effed up play. Well, hold on, Queen Sheba, you ain't right. Yes, I am. You walked into a fucked up situation. You may as well deal with it. I can't stand when somebody try to call a different play in a situation that you understood and signed up for willingly. The lady is married. It don't get no more toxic than that. Why are you expecting her to be a saint and a good ass mother and a good partner? Sir, that's somebody else's wife. That's somebody else's wife. Listen, they're doomed. I said it. They're doomed. I'm sitting back. I'm watching it. The relationship has been rocky. The thrill is gone, in the words of BB King. The thrill is gone. It's fun when you cheat, from what I hear. The excitement of not getting caught. The excitement of the steamy romantic text. Oh, what I want to do to you. Oh, I can't wait. Can you talk? I can't talk. Let me go outside. Let me sneak to the stove. Let me go to the gym. I don't want you to come. And you sneak a glance across the room and he looks at you and you look at him back, or she looks at you, you look at her back, and your wife hair is short and your mistress and your side chick hair is long. And all of that is exciting until you get it full time. And that's what we're seeing happening in real time. Baby, when I tell you BB King said the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone. You can't make sense out of this mess, Trish and Ken. So my question is, who's going to be the first one, the adult in the situation, to pull the fucking plug? Because it's going to happen one way or the other, whether you say 10 minutes longer or 10 years longer. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You cannot capitalize off of somebody else's marriage. Ain't gonna happen. You can't capitalize off of it. You can't explain it. You can't make it make sense to me. Now, the rest of these clowns, the rest of these fools may buy into it, but I don't. And it's fledgling. And if you understand things that are fledgling, it's like it's falling apart right before your eyes because it was never supposed to be. It was never put together. It was never well constructed. It's not your template. It's not your foundation. It is not your house, Ken. Don't gaslight me. Don't get on the screen and talk about Trish is the problem. Nigga, the whole situation is the problem. Ken ain't no hero. And Trish is not public enemy number one. Trish is damaged. Damaged beyond repair. Girl, you ain't got no business dating nobody. And I mean nobody. Girl, if you don't break up with this man and focus on yourself, you done went from Marquez to being a problem, to Ken being a problem. Now the fact that he like your kids is a problem. If you don't sit your strong ass down somewhere and focus on the Bible in the gym and get yourself in a good Bible-based church, in the words of Joel Osteen, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. Ma'am, you are not good to anybody. This is a disaster. And some of you feel like, well, ooh, LaTisha thought she was going to get camera time, but it's Ken and Trish. Okay. Whoever's willing to tear up their relationship next. And they raise their hand. That's why they're getting camera time. Next. Let's tear it up. Y'all know how Carlos King get down. You say you happy? You say Marquez is the problem? Okay, we're going to beat him up. We're going to whoop his ass. We're going to jump him. We're going to put him in a house. Okay, Ken, go for it, but we still going to exploit you. Okay? Now, they started off season 10, episode 9, with Trish and her son. They were working out. And hold on, Queen Sheba now. Because you just now getting back into this love and marriage Huntsville. You can't come in here like that. Mind your manners, girl. Okay, let me mind my manners. Let me start with the positive before the negative. Trish is working out with her son. That's the positive. The other positive is seeing them work out as mother and son. That's great. It's probably been a long time since he's had some quiet time with his mother. I think that's very positive. If I have to find a positive before a negative, okay? So that's what we have. However, she goes on in the scene to say that she and her son needed this workout because there's been a lot of tension in the house. And at this point, I decided as I'm watching, wait a minute, a lot of tension in the house. Didn't y'all just beat Marquez's ass? Didn't Ken just ambush him and production ambushed him? And then Carlos fought, wait a minute, fired him? And then wouldn't Marquez the problem? And there's still tension in the house? Hold on, I got a lot of questions. The hell you mean questions? I'm listening to you. I mean, not questions. What the hell you mean tension? I'm listening to you. I'm listening to your son. It's like a ping pong game. And then I'm listening very carefully and I hear buzzwords that gets me very concerned as a woman. And then I say to myself, it's just a question. Trish, as I'm watching the television, do you and Ken fight each other? Are your children witnessing domestic violence in your home? Because Ken wasted no time putting hands on Marquez. Is this the dynamics in your family where Ken will nuck if you buck and you nuck if he buck and y'all slap each other around and he leaves the house for a few days and come back and then you go and burn off a little steam and bench press or squat it out and he squats it out and y'all go back and eat protein and tuna fish and chop up tomatoes and weigh your shakes? And then you go to your son who's pretending that it's not happening and you say it's a lot of tension in the house. Are y'all beating each other's asses in this house? Are y'all fighting each other? Because you can't blame this on, I don't know. It's a question. I'm just asking a question. You can't put this on Marquez. What's the real problem? What is your son and your daughter being forced to witness in that house, in that home? If it's just a simple argument and or misunderstanding, why does Ken have to leave the home for days and days at a time? What's the real problem? Your son had a look, a particular look. And I'm talking about the look in his eyes, blank, disconnected. Ma'am, are you making life way too hard for your son? How do you bring a man in your house before divorcing your husband just to ruin your kid's life and impact them in their anxiety, in their well-being, and disrupt their balance for your son to say, I'm on edge? How do you justify that, ma'am, for a piece of a D on steroids? How do you do that for 15 minutes every now and then when life is good? Y'all may have a good rumble and tumble in the bed, but outside of that, y'all doing WWE, body slamming motherfuckers in the bedroom. I don't know, allegedly. And then your kids suffering, y'all throwing hands in the house. How do you justify that? How do you feel okay sending your daughter to school knowing that is happening? What do you tell yourself in that moment? Because Because you're not going to hoodwink me. Now, you can hoodwink the rest of them, and y'all can go, and y'all are some, let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't, I call y'all the have-nots. Not those of you in the chat. Not y'all, because y'all are not y'all. Y'all know better. I'm talking about the ones, not those of you in my chat. The ones that I be seeing. I be in the bushes. Ken, you such a good man. Leave her. She don't appreciate you. Ken, you don't deserve that. Ken, can I get an A? A. Can I get a B? B. I love some Ken. Hey, he can be good to me. Hey, Ken, we love you. Leave her. Ken. Ken is not a good man. Can I get an A? You pick me have-nots, baby. Let me tell y'all something about these women. When they don't think nobody's watching, y'all check them out on different platforms. Oh, baby, when I tell you legs be wide open, I take you. I'm a single mother. Can I get a Ken, you can come over here. Ken, I got a little giblet gravy. I got Thanksgiving dinner left. She don't want to treat you right, baby. If you show me where it hurt, I'll blow it. I got you, Ken. You so good. A good man don't fuck with married women at all. A good man don't fight the father of the children in front of the children. Y'all would know, you have-nots would know good if it slapped you upside your head. And let's just say, if he was good, and if he was my brother, I wouldn't want him with y'all. Your standard's supposed to be so tight that a nigga have to go pray and seek God and go to church and whatever he need to do just to be close to you. Y'all just be laying it out. No requirements. He ain't got to interview for the job. He can just move in. Ken's so good. No, he ain't. No, he's not. No, he's not. He picked the low, damaged, hanging fruit, a woman with so much trauma from childhood and adulthood that he can just show up and look good standing next to her. That ain't a good man. That's a lazy ass man. That's a lazy trick. And I'm going to buy her flowers every now and then. I may put a steak down. I'll drive her kids to school. And by the time I'm done with her and I make a fool out of her, she's damaged. That you hoes are going to look at me and feel like I'm the next thing since sliced bread. Listen, y'all's requirements be so low. Men don't have to do anything. And I know they don't. Because half of you be married, Trish, and still will move a nigga in, Trish, while you're separated, Trish, while you got a young daughter, Trish, and let her sit on his lap. Trish, that nigga just pulled up 2 years ago. He should never be able to drop your daughter off to school by herself. I'm sorry, Ken. I don't give a damn. You put yourself in this situation, so we gonna have to talk about you. Ain't no good man gonna fuck around with a married woman. Because most good men say, I ain't finna play that with you. I want you. But baby, you're gonna have to make a decision. Because we ain't doing that. Trish. That's all I'm saying. Not a good one. Nah. And if Marquez is every piece of low down, whatever y'all say is, a good man would be ashamed to say that he has the same woman that Marquez have. Quit playing with me. Y'all fall for anything. That ain't no good man. Nigga, you on the same level as Marquez. You what? And I ain't got no qualms on Marquez. This ain't me, but they look down on Marquez. But you on the same level. You in the same dating pool as Marquez. You with the same. You cannot pull anything better than Marquez can pull, bro. Back and look at this, because if you could do better, you would have done better. You would have did better. You ain't winning. You on Marquez level. You can't come over here and peacock to me as a woman. If anything, Marquez is winning. because you on his level, talking down to him. That's all I'm saying. So how is he a loser? How is he a deadbeat? Y'all dating the same date pool. It was like one time I saw Shamar online, and to this day, every now and then, maybe once or twice a month, somebody will comment on the comment that I made and make the post come back out. It was this guy saying that he slept with Shamar. Very handsome guy, right? I don't know how they got into it. He was interviewing somewhere. And he said, oh, he slept with Shamar. But then on the flip side of that, he was talking so bad on Shamar. And at the end of the interview, he's like, but I also mess with, what's that boy name that on Hollywood? Jason Lee. But me and Jason used to date. And I laughed and I gagged. I said, I'd be damned. You mean to tell me Shamar and Jason Lee are in the same dating pool? Because see, one thing about me, I'm going to use my damn brain. The rest of you may not. Okay. I don't give a damn if you do own neighborhood talk. When it comes to niggas, you on the same dating pool as Shamar. I don't give a damn if y'all say his body is twisted and he this and this and disabled. He pulling at your level. Now, that should be an embarrassment. That you can't do better than Shamar when it comes to love. You can't do better than Shamar when it comes to sex. That you and Shamar have shared the same ding-a-ling. So why are you feeling like you flexing because you got tricked on Marquez? Y'all shared the same vagina. My nigga. You can't pull no better. You not in a better position than Marquez. Because you get his leftovers. You ain't pulled better. That's all. Y'all done had me go down a damn rabbit hole on Loving. I ain't been on Loving Mirror Huntsville and I don't know how long. So yeah, I'm listening to her. I'm trying to think of the positive before the negative. I'm watching you with your son. I appreciate your son being open and telling the truth. But at the same time, I'm losing respect for you as a woman because I'm like, bitch, you are introducing him to every ounce of anything that could corrupt his nervous system, his state of mind, his well-being, his optimal health, his balance, his anxiety, his stress. Like the gospel preachers say, you are the fucking problem. You should have never been dating. You should have been embracing your children, locked your vagina up and set your ass down somewhere and focus on that gym and that Bible. You're sucking the life out of your children. You're making life way too hard for your children. I still can't understand and wrap my head around how you can sneak a man in your house and he becomes a permanent residence by sneaking through the back door and you disconnecting the Ring camera a few years ago. And then by the time you push your ex-husband out, yeah, he ran away from home. He did because you crazy as hell. Ken damn near about to run away from home. But now we know why he ran away from home. You probably was up in there beating that man up.
Oh, my.
Listen, I would run too. Shit. You going home tonight? I don't feel like fighting. Shit, I don't feel like it tonight. Where you going, Atlanta? How long? Shit, until it wear off. Come on, man. Your wife and kids, bro. She like to fight. How long it take her to come down? A few months. Shit, he ran. Marquez ran to Atlanta. A few months ago. Ken, hold on. Ken skipped state line. Bitch, that means you can fight. For real. Ken skipped state line. Marquez skipped town. Hold on. Marquez skipped town and ran all the way to Atlanta and hid. Y'all don't remember? Tell me I'm lying. Roll the tapes. Did she not say Ken skipped town and went to a different state to get away from her. And nobody trying to get their ass whooped by Trish. You got me fucked up. I would skip town too. Marquez small, so he can't come back to the house because he got that fade waiting on him. Shit, he got to get that fade. He still got a fade coming. Oh, shit. Hold on. So Marquez can't come back to the house, and y'all trying to spin it like he was a deadbeat dad. Nah, that nigga was running from that fade. He ain't been right ever since. Listen, I know what time it is, Marquez. You ain't got to say it. I'm going to say it for you. Trish can throw them hands. Trish whooping niggas up in that house, period. Okay? So Marquez got scared and ran away from home. First, he moved upstairs, and that wasn't enough. Trish is coming up them stairs. All right, I got to get up out of here. I'm tired. Shit. You know, when you go to a hotel, you put like your luggage in front of the door. This nigga had the door rigged. Just in case. Just in case, shit. Let that clothes hanger fall from that door. I know. Ken may got in a decent lick or two, but shit, at some point, I think she got the best of you. Ran your ass up out that house, period, point blank. But listen, let me quit playing that. I got a good laugh off of that. Ooh, Marquez ain't been right ever since. He skipped town on your ass. But listen, he really didn't want a divorce. He just scared of you. That's all it was. Okay? Because you say, I get angry. I want to fight. I tell up shit around here. Listen, I'm out. And then, Ken, you came in with your muscles and your muscle suit on, talking about you ain't a man, until she got to throwing them hands on you, allegedly. Okay? Then you had to skip town and go somewhere. And you came back. And now you realize Marquez is not the problem. This girl is broken. And I mean this. And look, I'm playing, but I'm dead ass. This girl is broken. She ain't got no business dating nobody. Any man that will mess with her is crazy. That's why Ken don't get no props from me. They talking about that voice though. So her son is talking to her. You bringing a man in your house. And then your son named you as the common denominator, Trish. He said, I know you had your problems with dad. I know you and dad got into it. And, you know, you were fighting only with dad. But not only are you fighting with dad, but now you fighting with Ken. And it's a lot. Ma'am, I ain't gonna lie. You and Clarissa may need to just fight. I think you can hold your own with Clarissa. And I think if you just get it out and let it go, you'll be all right. But you can't keep beating up people in your house, Trish, allegedly. And your son said that you fighting with dad. He didn't say argue. He said fighting. He didn't say y'all arguing, y'all are yelling and screaming. He said fighting. And this, for me, I believe that y'all are fighting in that house. I took it to mean physical. He says that you all say hateful, and I listen to him when he talks. I know the difference when he says, when y'all say hateful and mean things, and then in one sentence he said, then y'all fight. And then, girl, wait a minute. You scared me. I ain't gonna lie. Because you said to Dr. Francis, when you really get mad, you take your hands and punch holes in the motherfucking wall. And cover it up with pictures. Girl. I know a lot of women. And some can fight. But I ain't never seen no bitch punch a hole in the wall. Ever. Ever. in my life. In my life. If you, as a woman, can take your fist and punch a hole in the wall, I can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I see why that man ran away. Y'all, that lady said she punched holes in the wall with her bare hands. That's crazy. That's scary. I know you in there fighting. Miss Figgins, even if you wanted to, you can't. You got to be on some heavy meth as a woman to be able to punch a motherfucking hole through sheetrock just because you want to. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Daphne. She sure said it. She said, I punch hole. I'm getting better because normally I'll punch holes all in the wall and cover it with pictures. Y'all, if you that don't scare you, I don't know what. If she can punch a hole through a wall, she can tear another hole up. And I know she can give a man a run for his money. I tell you what, for those of you that don't believe me, take your fist and go fucking punch your wall as hard as you can. And tell me if you don't go to urgent care tonight. And tell me who gave in first, you or the wall. Most of you are going to say, me. Queen Sheba, you got me calling out to work. Girl, I done bust every vein and knuckle in my hand fucking with you. You told me to go punch a hole in my wall, and I gave it all I had, Queen Sheba. And what happened? Bitch, I'm in the ER. They got to do, they said I need surgery on my knuckles. I done fractured 2 bones. I done crumbled every knuckle. Oh, nope. All right. But she can punch a hole in the wall over and over and over again. That's all I'm saying. Ma'am, you punching holes in the wall and beating up on men in your house allegedly is very taxing to the body. Even if you're not beating up on your kids, the fact that they have to hear that, they have to come home to that, that's debilitating. That's taxing to the body. And people who expose themselves to negativity reap heavy repercussions. You can kill somebody from being negative. Do you know people can die from your motherfucking energy? Excuse my language. You can make people sick in your house because of your negativity. You can start to impact their mental health because you got an attitude. And then you couple it and triple it with punching holes in the wall and then got them sitting on edge and putting rubber bands and hair and bobby pins on the door to make sure you don't come through. And even if you did, and even if they did lock it, they know you strong enough to punch a hole through the door and come in there and reach through that motherfucker like, here's Johnny, and unlock that doorknob. Listen, ain't nobody, girl, them kids probably all kind of. And then next episode, the one I'm going to cover, you sitting there telling the man you jealous. That's scary. You crazy. Now you jealous because he has a good relationship with your children. He's damned if he do. He's damned if he don't. Sir, lock the door. I would not leave the bathroom door unlocked, but it don't matter because she can punch a hole. So she coming through that motherfucker whether you want her to or not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a few things in the door. Trish like to punch holes in the door and cover it up and reach through and unlock my door without my permission while I'm in my nightgown and my jammies. Growling, looking at me while I'm asleep. That's all I'm saying. Exposing people to toxicity, scaring everybody in the house that they can't make eye contact. They scared to talk. Having her son on edge in the house. Ma'am, you're going to have to fix that. And you getting on top of another man isn't going to help you. A man is the last thing you need. You are the problem with the men. I ain't never seen a woman that angry where she punch holes in the walls. I ain't trying to be funny. That's very concerning. This relationship is going nowhere fast. Ken, I don't know why you here. I don't want you there. I'm going to come to that in a minute. I don't know what you're doing, or if you're trying to build up the strength, or you trying to build up street cred, or whatever. You trying to be an actor. This shit is toxic. Toxic. Toe up from the flow up. Stop saying men are good men when they stay in situations where kids are impacted. A good man will say, listen. A good man takes the lead and say, hold on. Fuck that shit. I'm a man. This what we gonna do. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna see you, but we're gonna have to start all over from scratch. We're gonna have to start dating again. And you gonna go to therapy, or we done. That's what a good man does. A man that's truly intact. I can't do this. I'm not gonna watch you tear up your kids. I can't do that. I can't be responsible for that. That don't sit right with me. The Bible says train a child in the way they should go. I'm sitting here contributing to the dysfunction because I get a little bit of sex and we look good and it's a good photo op. Yeah, I know it. We don't love and marriage Huntsville, but man, baby, listen, your kids are way more important than me and anything I can bring to the side. I got to sit this one out. So I'm going to get up out of here. Now, either you want to trust my leadership or you ain't. But we're not going to do this way. I don't care. We're not doing this. This is going nowhere fast. That's how I know he ain't a good one. You scary. You scary. You scared to leave. It's something in your life, Ken, that's out of order. What is it? Because if everything in your life was in order, you would have been walked. So it's something that you're waiting on to happen. You need a little bit more time. I don't know if it's your money. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's love. I don't think it's love. It's something though. But Ken about to waste her time real big and real good in a minute. They not going to last too long. And I ain't trying to wish bad on nobody's relationship. You don't really too much hear me say stuff like that. They just, baby, the clock is running out. It's bad. It started bad. They can't get it together. You can't blame it on Marquez. Y'all used him as a storyline. Now you have each other. The thrill is gone. This lady should not. And I'm going to tell you this, Trish, I ragged on you. You know, I had a little fun with you, but I'm going to just say this to you as a woman. Sit down. Sit down. It's going to take you years to get through everything that's going on inside of you. You're very dangerous. Most women, when they're not feeling well, they cry. They become a shell of themselves. They become softer, not harder. And even in some ways, if they do become harder, they're not punching holes in a wall. You're scary in a way that's different. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. It's different. And maybe it's because it's television and reality television. I'm just getting to see it. You're not good for anyone right now. Not even your kids. I'm going to be honest with you. You jealous of your own kids. You jealous that man was showing your kids love. Even though it's a placebo love, you jealous of it. You were treating your kids like shit because the man you brought in your house was treating them nice. Y'all, if that ain't toxic, I don't know what the fuck is. You brought him in. Now you mad in the next episode because he's being nice. What you want him to do? Body slam him?
Wow.
I mean, you damned if you do, you damned. What you want him to do to your kids, ma'am? Because now you're complaining, well, I was jealous and y'all were exing. What you want him to do? Curse him out? Not feed him? Put him in a dog cage? Like some people do to kids when they get with somebody that don't like? What you want him to do to make you feel good? You are damaged. Sit down. You don't need a man. You need a good therapist. You need a good Bible-based church. You need to be alone with just you and your children. You don't need another punching bag. And Ken, you're not helping. Now, let's go to Nell and Chris real quick. Destiny wants to date Lance's godbrother. And, I'm not going to get too much into that. Nell feels like maybe Lance gave Destiny his blessing on that because he's feeling guilty for having a child, while he was humping on Destiny. And Lance's excuse was, you know what? I was out of nowhere, nigga shit, out of nowhere. This, shit. I ain't know I had a child on the way. So I had to wait to make sure the child was mine before I let her know. You couldn't let her know while you was fucking? Excuse my language. So you gotta, you was having sex without a condom. You knew you was dating, and I don't even fuck with Destiny like that. But so now you gotta wait until you knew that it's your child, but you couldn't let her know while you was fucking that other girl. Excuse my language. You couldn't have said then and there. Hold on, how do we ain't even got to get to the child. If you seeing somebody else, that's GP. Let me know. Sir, get off my television. And Nell, he did not give her Destiny his blessing to date his god brother because he feels guilty. He gave her his blessing because he don't give a damn about her. Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Hoes do hoe shit. That's what hoes do. You got my blessing. And she gave him her blessing. Because she a hoe too. When he brought the girl in there, hoes do hoe shit. That's the shit hoes do. I bless you. Good luck on your endeavors. She ain't gonna be mean. And he said, I give her my blessing. You have to, because you was never attached. Ever. So now, let's not try to apply spiritual and biblical principles to Lance. Lance is just as empty and diabolical as Destiny. And that's why he brought a new girl on the show. And I'm sorry, new girl, ain't no fucking way. I'm going to come to you in a minute. Hold on, you sleeping with that, and now you want to bring me in, and they got me. And then take that bubble gum out your mouth. Let me continue. So, anywho, that's the only reason why. And LaTisha Scott supposedly told Destiny that Nell knew that Lance was having a baby. That's why she left the reunion early, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So what if she did? That's her family business. That's her family business. She's Lance's mother. And here's the thing I don't like about the Scotts. Y'all think y'all the only one that care about y'all's family. See, Melody gave y'all a lot of rope to play with her. Everybody else ain't that. Everybody ain't gonna let you play with their family. Everybody ain't gonna let you play with their kids. And I always tell y'all, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Let me tell you something. When a person do something to you, you not special. When a person stalk you, harass you online, talk about your kids, make death threats, you just one in the lineup. Don't ever think you special. You know why they doing it to you? Because they've done it before. So LaTisha Scott and Kimmie Scott trying to play with Nell because they've played with other people's families. They've played with other people's marriages. And they seem to have a disconnect when it comes to anybody outside of themselves. You really think Nell finna let you play with her grandchild? It don't matter. If it was just something that wasn't important to Lance. The fact is, it's her fucking grandchild. You better mind your damn manners. You don't get to play with her blood because you want to. So that's why it ain't none of your damn business. That's why. So what? And I'm taking the angle. So what if she told you that? So what? Where you going with it? It ain't your storyline. It ain't your family. You better fall into line because everybody ain't going to let you play with them like the previous person let you play with them. Everybody don't move like that. And some of y'all going to learn that real quick towards the end of 2025 or headed into 2026. Play if you want. And that's the kind of energy that Nell is giving LaTisha Scott. You're not going to tap dance your ass all over my family for a check. Because we're going to get it straight right here and right now. And not only that, I'll send you running back to your mama. I'll handle you like a grown-ass woman to get your ass caught up and gagged to the point that you're thinking about calling your mama to handle me because you forgot that I'm your peer. Call your mama for what? I'm your fucking peer. I am your castmate. But I handled you so well that you felt like you need to call your mama to come get me. Nah, I'm your peer. We equals. We the same. Now what? And I love how Nell is carrying herself and holding the line when it comes to her family. Don't ever let nobody play with you like that. And you don't necessarily have to be verbal or confrontational. You got to get it how you get it. But I guarantee you, they'll know, oh, that bitch ain't to be fucked with. That bitch fights back. However she fights back, period. And that's what Miss Nell is doing. Thank you, The Real Empress 7233, for the 20-piece and pepper. She says, Queen, you've been cooking all week. I try. So Miss Nell is coming in hot and heavy and reminding you and putting your motherfucking ass back in your place because you've been out of your place for a long time, LaTisha Scott, as it relates to other people's kids, other people's husbands, other people's family. Mind your damn business. A lot of people ain't gonna let you play with them like that. And Nell is not one of them. So I don't have a problem with Nell overcorrecting and course correcting LaTisha Scott because she sat back and she watched what you did to Melody. But here's where you went wrong, Nell, because you turned up against Melody to get in the in crowd, not knowing that the way reality television works is when they pluck one out, somebody else got next. And it's you. And you should have known it was you by the way that Martell clowned you in his confessional when he called you an old lady and said, I don't want to come to your party, you old lady. See, that's when you supposed to peep game. See, you were so busy trying to get a moment out of Melody and get the tea out of Melody, you forgot to provide ear cover for yourself. You forgot to watch the other hoes in the room and be like, wait a minute. Now, if I help y'all get rid of her, who up next? You. Don't ever team up with no hoes on no hoe shit. Because when they take down that one, who's next? You. When they done with that one, who's next? You. Pretty Girl 81 said, Queen, you're hilarious. Listen, I wish I would team up with some hoes on some hoe shit. You got it. That's low-hanging fruit to me. No, I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, did you know that so-and-so was so-and-so's daughter? Nope, I didn't. And I don't give a fuck. That's low-hanging fruit. None of my damn business. Did you know that Nell left the reunion because her son had a baby? Nope, didn't. Don't give a fuck. None of my business. I'm better than that. Shit, if I'm a rumble, I'm a rumble. We gonna go. But I ain't finna kick a bitch while she down. I ain't bothering nobody unless you got something that belongs to me. That's it. I'm not jumping on your bandwagon. And LaTisha and Kimmie, it's a bandwagon thing. Period. And y'all fall for the okie doke. Oh, let's get this one because everybody want to be like, oh, well, I got a problem with. I don't. That's weak to me. I'm gonna sit back in the cut. So yeah, Nell, you was weak when it came to your friend Melody. You jumped on the bandwagon and them same hoes turned on you. Period, point blank. And now you out here fighting for your life and they trying to ice you out the same way they attempted to ice Melody out on her shit. And Kimmie is a master manipulator, and I'm going to get to her trifling ass in a minute too. See, y'all asked me to cover it. I don't really, I can come back. I was like, I ain't going to cover it. Everybody else covering. But I say, don't nobody want it. I'll take it. All right. Give it to me. Let me see what I can do with it. I don't think nobody's going to come and listen to this, but now we over 1,000 deep up in this motherfucker. Let's go. All right? Let's go. So yeah, LaTisha on some weird ass behavior. And here's the crazy part, LaTisha, ain't nothing changed about you. I don't have a problem. I'm just commenting on the show. Your character has not changed, baby girl. Your character, if you don't realize what production has done to you, they have painted you as the well, actually, your husband said it 2 seasons ago. The bitter, jealous wife. And you lean right into it, whether it's Melody Cherie. She gone. And you acting that way with your elder. You acting that way with one of your elder castmates. You still the same. Ain't nothing changed about you except them gray hairs in your head. You aging. Doing the same shit. Aging well, but still aging. Okay? Few new purses. Little outfits, but ain't shit else changed. And I said, that's crazy. LaTisha don't even know she's still the same. You supposed to be Melody gone. Show up, show out, and you still couldn't bring it. Melody kept y'all up to a standard. At least the hair was on. When Melody was on this show, you hoes came correct. Hair was on point. Outfits was on point. Now I'm looking, I'm like, damn, they ain't even put no effort in it. Don't have to. Melody not setting a standard. Melody not coming in this motherfucker stepping. They don't really have to think about what they're going to wear. They are the bar. Okay. Nell, even your wig qualities have gone down. You just teasing that shit like they used to do back in church and slapping it on your head. Not even position. It's too. Listen, I was like, oh, they really don't care. Wow. At least aesthetically, Melody kept y'all on y'all's toes. Kept you in the gym. Kept them outfits right. Now we just slapping on synthetic ponytails. Hey, give me, just tease it right here. Shit, I don't care. Girl, I ain't finna put no money on this shit. And girl, tease that. And go ahead and wrap that up right here. Well, okay, cover the bobby pin. I ain't really, girl, Carlos ain't paying me that much. Go on, put that on here so I can do this damn scene. All right. Can that pass? Yeah, it can pass. That's all I need. So y'all weren't trying to pass when Melody was here. Y'all was stepping because you knew she was going to step. At least we got to say that. Am I lying? These outfits are horrible. Makeup is horrible. Wigs is horrible. And I'm not capping on their looks. Beautiful women, right? They just not bringing it like they used to. That's all I'm saying. So what if Nell left early because she was getting a new grandbaby? None of your motherfucking business. And let me tell you something. Didn't y'all say kids were off limits? Didn't y'all just say that a couple of weeks ago? And I said what I said. Didn't y'all say kids was off limits? And yet you trying to push a kid to the forefront so you can get some airtime? Nell shut that shit down, as she should have. That baby can't speak for herself. You're not going to have a moment off a newborn child, period. You're not going to confront me over shit regarding an innocent baby, period. So I was looking at the TV like, what's your point, LaTisha? Why are you involving yourself in their family business? Nell announces that she's not really okay with the group. Duh. You didn't do the math? You didn't do the math? You didn't count the cost of what would happen with you going against your friend? You didn't think you would be next? Okay. You shouldn't have turned on your friend now. You see how that works? You turn, now they're against you. Okay, that's all I got for season 10, episode 9. We can slide into episode 10 real quick, about 2 or 3 more minutes. So we get into episode 10. You know, this is the part where Kimmie and Nell get into it by the pool. I'm gonna be a little bit more focused on the dynamics between the women. And I noticed, I'm gonna kind of skip through a lot of the episode and extract the important pieces that I deemed valuable. And as I'm sitting there, they get to this activity center. Right. And everybody walks in, you know, it's called what is it? Flextivities. Okay, that's cool. But I'm watching the poor quality of the production. Because see, in reality television, when you put on something, they give you a budget, very, very small budget. And if you want it to be spectacular, you're going to have to kind of cover the costs, right? Or you just stay within the budget. I was like, wings, sandwiches, child, low budget. Okay. This is very low budget. It wasn't giving. It was a forced production of men standing around listening to the women. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I was like, oh my God, they got to give me something or I can't cover this. So finally they get to the part. The men sit down. Well, actually, before the men sit down, everybody's walking in. Before Destiny gets there, they talking outfits cheap. Speaking of Destiny, everybody look a hot ass mess to me, even though they're beautiful people in some ways. Just cheap. It's giving Fashion Nova and Sheen. I was like, damn, I miss you, Melody. At least I knew she was gonna step. Girl, that's something we would snatch up off of Sheen. These dresses, these wigs, this hair. But okay, let's get into it. Before Destiny gets there, they make her the talk of the town. Who is Destiny coming with? She's coming with Lance. I don't know. Finally, Destiny shows up with Will. Girl, Ken didn't like that. Ken didn't like it. Come to find out, according to Destiny in her confessional, Will hit her up in her DMs and was like, "What's up?" Ken didn't like it. He felt some kind of way. He had a strong reaction, non-verbally and with his body language. So then the men break off. They start to talk about Destiny. And I'm going to just tell you this, Destiny, I got to get on you too. I said, LaTisha ain't changed. I said, LaTisha, if you step out of your body and get out of your head and really look at this thing, you're going to see how production has set you up and have typecasted you. But the same thing applies to you too, Destiny. Destiny, you are the hoe amongst the group. They have positioned you as a pass around, knowingly or unknowingly. You are the hoe of the group. And that's your position amongst the men. When the men talk about you, it's locker room talk. It's nothing respectful about you. And let me tell y'all something. Men don't joke about a woman being a pass around or a hoe whom they feel like is decent. If a man, in most cases, is saying she a hoe, and I know y'all may disagree, women, it's because most times he know more than you know about her, even when she seems to be the nicest thing. So Destiny, they have pegged you as a hoe, even Martell. Ain't nobody talking about how good of a mother, how good of a friend you are. When them niggas start talking about you, they talking about what that mouth do. They talking about what is hidden for. And they asking each other. And the only reason men would sit in a group and ask each other about you is because the other ones have had you. They have had you. Damn! They've all tried it. You'll pass around. And your rebuttal to that is, I'm grown. Be grown, but bitch, you cannot fuck everybody that you work with. That's all I'm saying. You too old to be playing that part in a girl group, Destiny. That cannot be your role. These men find your vajayjay to be a joke. They have no respect for you whatsoever. They want to sleep with you. Will wanted to knock it down. Everybody else then tried it. And maybe you got that good because you say, well, I can't help it. That time when you was going to jail, that I got that good. And maybe you do. And maybe that's why they all want to try. But ain't nobody ringing it. Ain't nobody wifing it up. Moses did. Martell did. Lance didn't. Will ain't. LeBerick barely did. Who else we got? Who else she done been with? That's all I'm saying. And you think, I'm grown, I can do what and that's fine, but just don't do it in the same friend group. Don't do it in the same family. Nell has a problem with you because you're trying to fuck your way through her family. That's not cool. I can't keep seeing you at every family event with my son and my godson. No, that ain't the look, baby. I was like, they don't have no respect for her. Then I asked myself as I'm watching the TV, I said, Destiny, is there any dick that you turned down? Now, I know you grown, but goddamn, you ain't got to accept every piece of Mr. Goodbar that comes knocking. You could say, nah, I'm good. That's it. And then Lance brought a date. They both handled it well. That's my positive. She had her date. He had his date. They both had nothing but good things to say about each other in the confessional. But as I was looking at Lance's date, I kept looking and looking. I looked at her skin tone. I looked at her mouth. I looked at her hair. And I said, Lance, you better watch Martell around your date. Listen, am I the only one? I said, that girl looks just like Ariana. That girl. I was looking. I said, And then Ken is very uncomfortable for whatever reason with Will being Destiny's date, because Ken takes to his confessional and said, yep, that ain't going to be no long time thing at all. Ken is not feeling Will going out on a date with somebody else. He had a lot to say, too much, a little bit too much. Yeah, so the men were joking all about running through Destiny. And Ken said, you can't have Will. Not long term anyway. That's what he said, y'all. He said, that's not the play. They laughing about her mileage. He said, so what's up with her? She good? They said, Martell's like, he said, I just want to know for tonight. Well, I mean, they doing all that. They playing with your puss on television. For real, for real. I think they calling you a red hot chili pepper, Destiny. Look up the red hot chili peppers. There's a song. Watch this. I'm going to play it for y'all. Hold on. Y'all think I'm lying. Let me pull it up. Y'all think I'm lying. Watch this. Give me 1 second. If I'm right. Watch this. There is a song, y'all think I'm lying, by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I'm about to get struck because this song belongs to them, but I'm going to play it. So, yeah, I remember a long time ago, many years ago, I probably was in the 8th grade, and this little white girl I was hanging out with, I remember she played this song, and I kept thinking I was hearing things, and I was like, I know damn well that song didn't say what I just said, what I thought it said, I'm sorry. And I said, it sounds like that song is saying, I wanna party on your pussy, baby. I wanna party on your. And I was like, nah, that song couldn't be saying that. And sure enough, that song said that. And that's why I call you a red hot chili pepper. Listen to the song. Here we go. Girl, they calling you a red hot chili pepper. Kim, they want to party on your pussy tonight. That's what he said. Didn't Will say, I'm talking about tonight? I say, you chili pepper. He want to party on your pussy tonight. Because Martell said, you mean overall? He said, I'm talking about tonight. And then that song hit my head that little white girl used to listen to. And that little white girl messed me up because I ain't never heard no music like that. Party on your pussy. And now that I really, really, really know what it means, if the rumors are about Marceau, it's true. Didn't he party on some pussy? Because party on your pussy means sniff a line of coke off of it, too. They say, you want one, queen. I'm just saying, don't leave me alone in a room with a pen and a pad because I'm a cook. I'm going to get in the booth. You red hot chili pepper. Why y'all putting chili peppers in the chat? I said, this man, Lord have mercy. But I think they're calling you a red hot chili pepper. That's it. That's all. So I want to get into the dynamic of Kimmie, Nell, and Tisha, and I'm done. Kimmie, you're an ass. Kimmie's a mean girl. And she knows how to go in and out of character. And she will keep you on your toes and very confused emotionally if you don't follow along very carefully. She threw a lame ass event where they made soap balls. And first of all, I didn't see them little balls stick together. And she didn't invite Nell. See, now they're icing her out Because if I can't film with you, we refuse to film with you, we can mess up your money. So that's a financial attack. I don't like it. It's predatory. I don't like it. It's mean girl shit. But that's what they're doing to Nell. But Nell, you brought it on yourself. Because see, I ain't gonna never isolate one of my friends to be on the main team or what I think is winning because there's numbers. I don't want to be like that bad. I probably would have stayed with Melody if I was you, because that's my day one. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck if nobody liked her. That's just how I ride. I'm over here. Ain't nobody gonna make me do nothing I don't want to do. Go ahead, attack. I'm going to stand here even if it means me getting attacked. You didn't want to get attacked. You turned, you tried, and you lost that big battle because you didn't know you was up next. That's it. That's all. See, when bitches can get you to turn, they don't respect you. Especially if you turn for no reason and you don't really have a dog in the fight. Let me tell you, they don't respect you. Oh, she easy. She want to be like, she weak. She spineless. They don't tell you that. But now everybody in the group knows. So automatically you on deck when it's time to throw them hands and we get the main target out the way. You next, bitch, because you don't stand for shit. You turned on your friend. So now everything that you're going through, you put yourself in that position. That's it. That's all, right? I don't like how Kimmie approached Nell with her finger hanging to the side. Excuse me, can I talk to you? Bitch, you came on some bullshit. Don't walk up to me like that. Listen, don't walk up to me like that. So Nell said, talk to me about what? And I thought, Kimmie, why are you in Nell and LaTisha's business? LaTisha's a grown-ass woman. We don't need you capping for LaTisha to send her outside while you come get Nell and take Nell. And then you played that part where you were so nice. Sit your grown ass down, ma'am. Kimmie taking Nell outside was a setup in my eyes, okay? I don't like it. Thank you, Nell. Don't let nobody play with you, even if you got to fight all them hoes by yourself. Don't ever let nobody play with you. I don't care how many numbers it is against you. Don't let nobody play with you. And if you got to take them down one by one, that's what you do. And that's exactly what Nell did. She started. Well, she let them start. She knew what was happening. Oh, okay. I'm on the shopping block. Let me be quiet because I'm outnumbered. It ain't going to do me no good coming in this motherfucker aggressive. I got to preserve my energy. And the first one that bite, I'm biting back. And I probably can't whoop all of you, but bitch, if I go in the pool, you going with me. I'm ripping off wigs. I'm chewing off eyelashes. We gonna do that. You gonna get that today. But let me sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. What you got? Why am I here? And in a harsh reality, if we really talking shit tonight, like I am, and please pardon my language, but I'm just feeling good. If we are really talking about how Love and Marriage Huntsville went down, in a harsh reality, none of them are woman enough to fuck with Nell Fletcher. If we talking about real life experience, if we really talking about getting to the point, putting your money where your mouth is, none of them could. Because when she addressed them one by one, all them hoes tucked their tails between their legs, including Destiny. Hold on, what'd you say? Chewing off eyelashes. Oh, listen, that was funny though. For real. When you really think about what it takes to be a woman, and Nell sat there and she let them go and she answered them one by one. That's what happened. That was funny, chewing off eyelashes. I just be talking, y'all. Listen. All right, hold on. You done threw me off now. Let me get back up to speed. They can't mess with that lady. Not when it comes to experience and sitting in there. And I'm not really a fan of nobody, but I'm just keeping it real, right? Nell sniffed out the BS. She was ready. She sat back. She let them go. Because that's what weak bitches do. They talk all day. They love to gang up. They ain't got nothing but time. So why would you go against somebody that ain't got nothing but time? You sit back. You're not going to win that. That's what they do. They talk. What she look like? Going and talking against bitches that like to talk. They going to out-talk her. And they did. And they would tag teaming her. But before they got to that, she recognized where she was. So she sat back and she was ready. And I love how Nell positioned herself because you never get comfortable around hoes that don't like you. You never trust a fake ass smile. And Nell has lived long enough that game and You could be coming to me, Kimmie, with good intent, even though you come bearing a smile, but I'm looking at your eyes because the smile didn't reach your eyes. So I know you on some bullshit, but ain't no way you could be coming to me with good intent when it's in direct relation to your sister-in-law who happens to be your family. Girl, you could never, ever. But okay, you want to play that game? I'll walk out with you. Let's walk then. Let's step. Let's go. So they get outside. LaTisha charges Destiny up and she says, so you said that Nell said to keep my motherfucking name out of her mouth. In that moment, Destiny was shocked because she messy. She didn't expect LaTisha to say it because Destiny was on some gossipy type shit. She's still trying to fuck her way through Nell's family and play nice to Nell to get the approval from Nell to be in the family, but at the same time talking shit about Nell to LaTisha and Kimmie to make sure she's still in with them. Trickery, right? So when LaTisha says, didn't you say that? Destiny bucks her eyes because she didn't think it was going to get that real in that moment. And she says, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, but this is how it came about. So then in that moment, I believe that Destiny knew she messed up. By the way, she corrected herself and made sure that she was very careful with her words. When has Destiny ever been careful with her words? And she showed respect, in my opinion, towards Nell, and she tried to carefully choose her words. So then LaTisha called herself bossing up on Nell and trying to produce a scene. So she says to Nell, why did you leave Los Angeles early? And Nell, being the alpha and the omega, says, probably to herself, let's go. It's game time. Nell said, that's none of your business. I don't owe you nothing. Baby, that was all it took when Nell said that. LaTisha didn't know what the hell to do. She just got put in her place by a grown-ass woman. So then LaTisha, she's never been handled like that. She didn't know what to do. And the only thing she could do is say, why you giving me an attitude? Let me tell you something. That lady wasn't giving you no attitude. When grown women speak to you, they say what they mean and they mean what they say. She said what the fuck she said. I don't owe you nothing. That's not an attitude. That's how women be talking. When I don't owe you nothing. Don't question me about my family. She didn't give you an attitude. She looked you in your eyes and she repeated that she don't owe you nothing. And I understand Nell's defense because we're talking about a newborn baby. And when she's saying to you, I believe what she's saying to you, LaTisha, is you're not going to play with my family. Not today, not tomorrow, not last year, not ever. Period. You're not going to play with my grandbaby. You're not going to play on her life. You're not going to play about her presence being here. I don't give a damn what I told you and why I told you. Because Nell, you did. You said it. But here's the problem, LaTisha. When you look at somebody and you tell them, I don't care. I don't give a damn about your grandbaby. And that's the problem. She know you did. And that's why she's had her guard up with you because she knew you was on some bullshit. I know you don't. But you're not going to use her neither because I care about her. I know you don't give a damn about my grandbaby because that's why you're trying to use her as a storyline. So when you don't care about somebody's kids and their grandbaby just because somebody else let you or was kind enough, you might want to start holding your peace when it comes to people's family. Everybody not going to play with you. And Nell was not playing with you. Now, did Nell bring it up to LaTisha and Kimmie? Yes, she did. But she also, in the same time, she told them what was happening, but she drew a line in the sand to let you know you can't make this my family your storyline. Yes, I told you that's why I was leaving, and you're supposed to leave that shit on a panel. You leave it at that table. You don't carry it into the next season as your fucking storyline to confront me. We was women. I told you I had a grandbaby on the way. I'm out. Deuces. I'm on the first thing smoking. But bitch, I be damned as a grown woman if I'm finna let you carry that into the next season. That's it. That's all. You leave it aware on the panel. So she drew the line in the sand. You're not about to tear up my family like you and your husband and you and your crooked ass sister-in-law and your dirty ass brother-in-law tore up Melody's and Martell's family. I'm not weak like Martell. You can't get in my ear over my son sleeping with somebody. Yeah, it was an unplanned pregnancy, but who gives a fuck? The baby's here. We love her. Ain't shit you can say. Now nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. So then they go back and forth. Nell and LaTisha, right? They're going back and forth. And then Destiny don't know what to say. So then Destiny defers to Kimmie's leadership as a mediator. Girl, bye. Kimmie ain't no mediator. She just a squirrel trying to get a nut. She a squirrel trying to take the place of Melody Cherie. And here's the thing. You can't. So you may as well settle into your normal average life with Maurice and let that be that. You can't. You can't nobody take nobody's place. And that's why it's important for everybody to play their part. Kimmie ain't a mediator, never have been. Because you still talking about a friendship that Melody left years ago, prior to leaving the show. Melody broke up with LaTisha and Kimmie years ago, prior to leaving the show. Why you still using it? Why you still saying we've had this problem before where we sat with people in the past who said they was cool and they weren't? And then LaTisha said, because history, we don't want history to repeat itself. Bye. Kimmie is a snake. She lured Nell away from her family. Nell was in there having a good time. This is Nell's event. Nell was the hostess of this event. Nell was in there talking to her son. You walked up to her son, having a moment, guaranteeing her safety. I'll walk out with you. Maybe it's a misunderstanding. That's snake type shit. That's snake. You lured her outside. She came outside, and when she least expected it, first of all, I said you lured her away from her son. No, you lured her away from her son and her husband. You said that you wanted to make things right between her and LaTisha, only for you to attack when Nell least expected it. And then when Nell turned to you as a grown woman, 50 to 50, because both of y'all in y'all 50, so now we going 50 to 50, not even one-on-one or toe-to-toe, 50 to 50. She says to you, I didn't expect this from you. I expected better from you. And then you reply, Nell, I'll dump your ass in that motherfucking pool. I was on what Nell was on. Didn't do it, bitch. I was on what Nell was on. She didn't expect Nell to get with her. And not only did she tell Nell, y'all go back and rewind the tape. Nell turned to her while LaTisha was yelling and told Kimmie, I didn't expect this out of you. And Kimmie said, I will dump your motherfucking ass in that pool. And then Kimmie leaned over to Nell's chair and stood up. And then Nell popped up because she wasn't comfortable with you saying that to her and then towering over her. So here's Kimmie's argument. I said it to you because you're yelling at me and it reminds me of my abusive father. Let's just give you the benefit of the doubt, because I love giving people the benefit of the doubt, just to pull the rug from underneath your raggedy ass knees. That's a lie. Because if it reminded you of your abusive father and that gives you anxiety, then why the fuck would you respond with violence in doing physical harm to someone whom you don't know if she can swim or not? Because that's one aspect of it verbally. And then you leaned in and took up space in her space and you stood up. People that are triggered and don't want problems run away from problems. They don't lean into it. You're a liar. You got caught slipping. Your mask fell off. Bitch, you are every bit of aggressive. But then in some way, it hit you. Oh, that's not a good look. You got to come up with something. Well, I'm going to say, I'm triggered. You remind me of my dad. It ain't shit about Nell Fletcher that reminded you of your father. Maybe you are your father. Don't nobody give a damn about your daddy. Just like LaTisha say she don't give a damn about that baby. And since nobody give a damn, then we all don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about your daddy. You don't get to manipulate and light a match and pour gasoline and set things ablaze because somebody say something you don't like, or you're losing an argument, or somebody turns to you and go 50-50. 50-50, y'all, because they're in their 50s, right? Go 50-50, and I'm disappointed in you, bitch. You 50 years old on the bullshit. And then the only thing you can say, I'll throw your motherfucking ass in the pool, and then get the crying wolf about your daddy. Girl, fuck you and your daddy. And that's the type of time that Nell was on. Now we want to get into triggers and trauma. Now we want to be seen and heard. Girl, bye. You just let your big mouth ass sister-in-law say she didn't give a damn about a newborn baby. Then we don't give a damn about your daddy. Now, bye LaTisha Scott. Bye Kimmie Scott. Nell, listen, I'm going to give you that. Maybe Nell does yell, but you manipulate. So if Nell yells, you manipulate, because that's exactly what you did before we got to the yelling. How did we get to the yell? You manipulated her from the cloak and the protection of her male family members. She was protected. She was minding her business with her son and her husband. And you slithered your ass in there and whispered, sweet nothing, snake, under the pretense of wanting peace. Spirit of Black excellence. And as soon as you got her away from her husband and her son, you pounced on her. So if she's a yeller, you are a manipulator. You tricky ass woman. Y'all really listen. What y'all thought I was coming back with for Love and Marriage Huntsville? So then you holler about her hollering, but you're the one that introduced violence about dumping her in the pool. That's physical, because you're going to have to get physical with me to put me in the pool. And then you jumped up and tower over me, and you expect me to back down? Girl, bye. And then LaTisha, somehow Nell and Kimmie ended up talking. See, you can't hug me when you attack me. People be on weird energy. Give me time to process it. But don't put your hands on me. I'm not that forgiving. Once you cross me, ain't no motherfucking hugs up in here. I'ma hear you, and you may even get an apology. But if you think you gonna get close to me to hug me after you just told me you gonna dump me in a pool, girl, bye. But okay, they did that, and that's fine. Bravo to them. And LaTisha is saying it'll be a cold day in hell before I apologize to Nell. First of all, by LaTisha Scott, we don't expect adult activities from you. Never have, never will since season 1. We don't. Hang out at the kiddie table where you've been for the last, how many years? 6, 7 years? Nobody expects you to show up as an adult at all, ever. We've put you at the kiddie table season after season after season. Okay? Now, they hugged it out. Good for them. It looks good. It sounds good. It seems like a feel-good moment. But keep in mind the way Love and Marriage Huntsville work. They run these seasons in a weird, wacky way with production. So Nell gave a hug, not being privy to in that moment. Nell isn't aware that she's being compared to Kimmie's abusive father. So I guarantee you that when she's seeing what we're seeing in real time, because they see it when we see it, she probably wished she would have never agreed to hug Kimmie, because Kimmie compared her and manipulated that scene in her confessional, comparing that lady to your abusive father. When you were the one who threatened to do harm to her. Y'all, make it make sense. Because Kimmie, here's the problem I have with the Scotts and everybody else that like to run their mouth and do shit to everybody else. Because just like you have a trigger, everybody else has triggers. And the problem with most people, you only concerned about how you were triggered opposed to how you trigger others. Bye. Good night. I'm done. I'm done. Most of y'all are only concerned about how you were triggered, but you never give a second thought to how you triggered somebody else. Did I lie? Did I lie? You hear it all day on YouTube. But we waiting on you to talk about what the fuck you did and what you said and how you triggered them. That's a cop-out. That's raggedy. That's low vibration. People do it in relationships. They do it in family. They do it on YouTube. I was saying, you said that, but what did you say? How did y'all get there? You're not finna fucking put me in the middle of it. What'd you say first? And don't tell me how it was innocent from your part. Just tell me what you said. Let me judge if it's going to be innocent. Because you can't tell somebody how. And then people want to pump you. Well, they said this, but what did you say to them? Kimmie. So Kimmie goes into this and manipulated the fucking situation about how she was triggered, y'all. And I said, baby, if y'all don't give this lady an Oscar, because let me tell you something. That's good. She's good. If you're not able to follow along. She completely hid the fact that she was the aggressor and took it all the way back to her daddy. Girl, this ain't got shit to do with your daddy. And I said what I said. All right. Thank you, the Real Empress. Listen, we got this Liberia Rose. Thank you, 6565 for the 20 piece and a pepper. She said, give it away. Listen, thank y'all. I'm here. I said I wasn't going to take too long. I've been here an hour and a half. Like, listen, I had to give y'all the best that I got. And that's all we got for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, let me tell you something. That's a good question. Why was she never triggered by Martell's yelling? Ever. Because she was too busy being triggered by Melody's presence. Thank you. That's a real good question, Dr. Hicks. Yeah, you triggered by Nell. She triggered by everything that comes from another woman. But these niggas can go out at night, crash cars, get locked up, cokes, whatever, allegedly get coked up, doped up, fail sobriety tests, do all of that, and then that don't trigger her. You got young ladies coming on podcasts talking about your husband did a threesome, but that don't trigger me. That's not that. But Nell, you do. Melody, you do, because you think you're too good. You giving me a massage triggers me because you acting bougie. That's all I'm saying. Credit one freak offs, period. Because that's basic. It was a freak off. Okay, what'd you say, Daryl? Credit one freak offs. Yeah, you're a little bully, Kimmie. Very male identified. Very. I call them the have-nots. Let me drop the link. I'm gonna just have a little fun. Y'all, give me 30 seconds. Should I drop the link? Yes or no? And if I do, it's gonna only be for like 10 minutes. Yeah, very male. I say the have-nots. I know y'all call them pick-meishas. I call them the have-nots because you ain't never had nothing. Toot say drop the link. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on, Toot. They say drop the link. Here we go. We're going to drop that link real quick. All right, give me 30 seconds. Let me grab a bottle of water. Seconds. Can y'all wait 30 seconds? We got over 1,200 people here. Give me 1 second. We're going to drop that link. Let me go ahead and drop it now so y'all can get in line while I grab some water. And we're going to rock and roll, baby. All right, we are back, y'all. We back. Give me 1 second. All right, we are back. All right, we are back. I thought y'all was gonna call in. Did I drop the link? Hold on. Child. Oh, okay. Well, we can stop. I thought maybe it looks like we're good to go. That's all I got for y'all. I think everybody's good. It's kind of late anyway. You say you all you haters in the bushes will know. I have to put on my glasses. Okay, look, I had a good time. I haven't covered Love and Marriage Huntsville in a while. Daryl say I am mind blown. Ebony, well, come on. Daryl, he's still stuck on Ken and Trish. Listen, I do not play. If we're gonna cover the content, we're gonna cover it. That's it. That's all. Yeah, I agree, Lynn. Lynn says unless they make major cast changes, this show is going. It's just I don't know. It's just I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is a hard one. Let me see what I can pull out. So this was excellent review. Thank you, Miss Curvy. Thank you, Curvy. I appreciate you. I don't either, Miss Sugar Mama. But I had people saying, can you just watch the fight? And then I was like, I'm the type of person, I feel bad starting in the middle of something. It just don't make sense to me to start in the middle, right? It do, but it don't if I'm watching a show. I feel bad skipping seasons. So I was like, well, I got to watch the first episode. And I couldn't pull it through. I fell asleep. Welcome, little Miss Tutu. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen. Hey, great, great commentary tonight. You were on point with everything. But I have a question. So I guess it's not this episode where Kimmie, that Wanda was on the show.
Oh, I
and they
didn't
were
do that one
investing.
yet. I didn't watch it yet.
Okay. All right.
Did they air it?
Yes, I think so. Because from Wanda asked about the interview with Chantel.
Okay.
And I found it interesting that a clipped comment that Kimmie said was that I expect or I understand that men cheat. She said something to that effect, that she expect men to cheat, or she understands that men cheat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. So I can do that one in like 2 days, y'all. What's tomorrow? Thursday? We can do it Friday morning.
So can you just tell me, because I didn't watch any of it.
I didn't watch it yet though.
Okay, what about
that one?
So did Martell pretty much admit to sleeping with Destiny?
I didn't watch it yet.
I'm talking about doing the flexivities episode.
But anytime a man jokes about your pussy, you need to he's been joking about hers. He said the baby he looked just like me. Didn't he say that like a couple of seasons ago, and she never corrected him?
I'm just really convinced now that there's just some really dumb hoes, punks, and sissies out here that be pushing the narrative when stuff is just so cut and dry, that they really attacked Melody Sharif for protecting her children. And yet no one has ever come for any of their children. And no one of the Scotts, no one. You remember Tiff almost, he was going to have to fight because she mentioned something about Monster and the vaping.
Who was going to fight?
Maurice, when he went off on Tiffany real bad. Isn't that her name? Y'all, Tiffany.
Yeah, because she said Monster was vaping in the bathroom.
He was hotter than fish grease. And that was the first and the last time anyone said anything about their children, yet they continue to attack. Well, even as men,
the kids were offline. The Scots were really heavy about kids being, what is it called? Off limit.
And I just feel like personally, and this show is not real to me, Queen, because the men don't act like the men that I'm used to seeing, and the women don't act like the women. They don't move the same way, because how can you still support a man who allows you to attack his kids.
I mean, Carlos told you, he said, ain't nothing but a bunch of hillbillies that ain't got nothing to do but have sex all day. I didn't say it. Carlos, big Carlos. You don't remember when I played that clip?
I remember.
He said that y'all a bunch of hillbillies in Alabama that don't do nothing but have sex all day.
Yep.
Didn't he say that?
Mm-hmm.
He really did. Y'all, as if this is your first time here, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Carlos King said that they a bunch of hillbillies. So why are you shocked? He said it.
I'm gonna go back. They looking like hillbillies too, baby. They looking dusty.
Listen, braids ain't even new. Grew out in the back.
I had to, like, the little clip I saw, I had to clean my screen on my TV because I'm like, damn, is it like dark?
No, just dirty.
The production is trash, like literally.
Ain't no fucking. I can't tell you the last time I ate a little short square sandwich off of anybody's party. You know them little Sam's Whole Club sandwiches when you throw in a party platter?
Yep.
And you go in and you say, oh shit, okay, 12, give me that. That's what it seemed like Nell put out there. I was like, I don't even eat food like that. And not because I'm rich. I just don't eat processed food like that. Does that make sense?
Look, that was shade in itself because, hey, everyone said that Nell can throw down. So she found out about that little soap ball shit that they did. And she was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Period. I don't blame her.
I'm not putting no effort into this. Because even Lexi said that woman can throw down in the kitchen. So
Nell ain't trying to cook for them Negroes. Look, who is this? Tiana's? You're on mute, Tiana's. Is that how you say it too? This, whoever this is.
I don't see him. Did you bring him?
Yeah, they're on stage. You, the person, I'm talking to you. I'm getting close to your name. I'm not saying it right. Tiana's. Hold on. Tiana's, you just disconnected yourself. Come back. What I say, Tiana? You gotta come back.
If y'all don't know, Queen will mess up a name. So just
she probably like, that ain't me. You must be talking to somebody else.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Let me say it again. Here she go. Tiana's.
Yes.
Tiana's?
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, it's Tiana's.
Tiana's, welcome.
Hi.
Very different name.
I like it.
Tiana's. That rolls off the tongue a certain way.
I was close.
Yeah, you were close. It's Tiana's. Like,
okay, Tiana's, what are your thoughts on tonight's commentary?
Oh my goodness. Come on, Queen. You got to tell me what you think about Wanda when she told them, ain't nobody trying to hear about this, that, and the other. Well, I want to hear about that interview down there with that bitch down there with Martell and them.
Wanda trying to secure her spot. Hold on, I ain't seen it yet.
Oh my God, she went off script, Queen. She ate them up, and she got on Kimmie. She straight got on Kimmie. Like, what are you talking about? If I heard about it, then half of it's true. Like, what? I want to hear about that. Forget all this other stuff y'all talking about. She cut them girls off with that other conversation.
Right.
So it sounds like Wanda was up there serving up hot potatoes.
And she was. They couldn't even eat their food. She ate them up so bad.
I don't know about them potatoes though, Queen. She should have listened to you, Wanda. Why you had to do that? Should have went on and listened when the palace gave you the menu and was gonna give you some money, and you was talking all that shit, Wanda, and everybody ain't eating your potatoes. Like, I'm sorry,
Miss Wanda, you should have listened. You should have came over here because we had your back. We had a whole menu. Y'all, didn't we create a whole menu for Miss Wanda?
Yeah,
we did, Queen, and I saw that menu that you had. It was, oh my gosh, it
That
was
menu
so
was
elegant.
good.
It was so nice and
It
simple. And
was.
I think she would have done so well if she tuned in and listened to
Miss
you.
Wanda, you should have came over here and got that potato. Girl, we had it. And hold on, Miss Curvy said, not them nasty potatoes. Now hold on. It's hard to hold on. It's hard to fuck up a baked potato.
it can be done though. It can
Hold
be
on
done.
now.
I'm telling you, it can be done.
Hold on. It's hard. Who fucks up a baked? Come on, y'all ain't finna do that to Miss Wanda. Hold on. How you mess up a baked potato?
I don't know, but from what I'm hearing, they not too good.
Nah, y'all lying on Miss Wanda. I'm not gonna let you do it. Somebody go get Miss Wanda. Wake her up. Miss Wanda, come over here right now.
She's supposed to be in.
Go
She's in the business of the baked potato, and Kim asked her, "Can you do a medium well?" She said she could not do a medium well. Now, come on, now you got to be able to do what the customers want.
How do you make a medium well baked potato?
That's what she asked for, Queen.
See, now y'all playing. See, y'all trying to be funny now.
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna do this.
A medium well?
Yes, that's what Kim asked her for. She picked over that potato and wouldn't eat the rest of it because it wasn't medium well.
Oh, they say steak.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She didn't want well done.
The potato halfway.
Yeah, she didn't want it well done. And Miss Wanda let her know I can't do that.
Potato halfway raw.
And she said she couldn't do that. All she know how to do is well done. So
hey, listen. Quit lying on Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda didn't put no damn green beans and no baked potatoes. You're not gonna lie on her.
But you get to medium done, medium well before you get to well done. I mean,
I'm talking about real Shanda. Because the real Shanda lying on Miss Wanda talking about she put green beans on top of a baked potato. No, I don't believe
it. Queen, I'm sorry. That's how she do it. Come on now. I'm sorry, but that's how
I'm tired of y'all spreading rumors on people.
Queen don't want to believe it, y'all. Queen say this too much.
Yeah. They say Miss Wanda's a good cook. Hell, Marcella says she was a great cook. And you know, anything Marcella say is true, so we believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Sure she is, but she throw everything together, and you can't do that. She probably,
you know, she got receipts.
I can't even believe.
Yeah.
You call name. God damn, Queen. The fuck?
Miss Wanda did not put no green bean casserole on top of a potato. Y'all lying now.
Now that's a bit much. I'm not too sure about that one.
Miss Wanda, don't listen to them. Y'all ain't finna have Miss Wanda making a doll after me. Carrying my doll around in her car.
I don't blame you, Queen. Y'all, I don't blame you, Queen. I say keep that away from here too, man. But hey.
Y'all ain't finna have a Queen Sheba potato. What would you put on it, Miss Wanda? Nothing.
You know that's coming up next.
Nothing. Queen Sheba potato. It don't need nothing but some butter.
Nah. Okay. So crafty line. You must not understand my humor. You already know. Nah, y'all not gonna lie on Miss Wanda talking about she put green beans on her potatoes. I don't believe it.
Right, and y'all gonna leave Miss Wanda grandbabies alone too, please. What the hell? Period.
Yeah.
Sorry. They sorry. Period.
I think Miss Wanda's potatoes are fine. I do. I think she has nice potatoes. I haven't tried them. I don't care what nobody say. Now, what potato would you order from Miss Wanda, Tiana's?
Oh man. I think probably the steak potato with not too much going on with it would be okay. Just because I like potato with my steak, I don't think I'd take anything else beside that. Besides that,
Okay,
just
two. Which one would you order?
Just give me plain.
oh,
I ain't taking no
two.
chances. What?
Come on,
Give me
two.
a little sour cream and butter and some salt and pepper. I
Oh,
don't need all.
that's hilarious. Oh, she ain't taking no chances. Toot don't want to be sick.
Oh Lord, hold on.
You must have heard about that deep freezer she got.
Let me see, which one would I get? Toot said, "Don't even put that on mine."
I need to be able to see.
Fuck it, just give me the potato.
They be all grayed up and stuff around the edges, so you have to see, be able to.
Oh my goodness,
no, that ain't right. I don't even want that. Just give it to me. I'm gonna eat it just like that. I think I'll get I guess I get the green bean casserole.
Oh no. No.
Yes.
Your ass gonna be like Miss Janie.
Y'all not gonna mess with Miss Wonder now. Now stop it.
That plain potato.
I guess I can get plain. I'm gonna go and get plain.
I think Queen playing with y'all. She is not getting no green bean casserole. She's just saying something.
I don't like potatoes out of can. I mean green beans out of the can.
And then if the food truck is in Bessemer, the closest hospital is gonna be like, I think that hospital, Caraway or whatever it is.
Oh my goodness!
So it ain't even. They won't even take you to UAB.
See, that's you hear too. That's why Toot said she ain't want nothing on it. Now she's talking about the nearest hospital. I told you.
First she talking about don't nobody eat one. We do eat her potatoes. Hershey, don't you lie. We do like her potatoes.
Oh my goodness. Toot talking about the hospital and urgent care and stuff like that around the corner within distance. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So y'all saying plain Jane?
You got this, got to do it in stages.
I get it.
So you got to work your way up.
Yeah, doing it in stages. That way you keep coming back.
Oh, get your immune system built up.
Listen,
oh my goodness.
Look, I saw somebody selling potatoes for $70. Seafood potatoes for $70. I'm gonna have to send it to you, Queen.
It wouldn't show enough.
No.
Queen. She said it wasn't show enough. Oh, God.
That's two. Two came up here about them two. They gonna get you behind the potato. You know they already slandered your name and accused you of. I'm
paying $70 for a potato. It must be delicious. I don't know.
It was seafood. Yep, it had lobster tail on it.
A lobster tail or crawfish too? Was it a crawfish?
It had it all. And then he gave you like 2 potatoes, and it was filled to the brim. I'm gonna send it to you. I was like, not for no potato.
Oh my God, y'all!
So it must have had big meat on it, like big portions of meat, obviously,
like carnitas.
Yeah.
What kind of meat was Miss? What kind of steak this Miss?
She said, well done. So you know that well done. Y'all be eating that well done, be chewing like cows forever trying to chew that mess.
Now, Miss Wonder, come on over here. I'm trying to windmill for you. I'm not going to let them talk about your damn potatoes. They talking about you could cook a steak medium well. Quit lying on Miss Wonder.
She did.
Hey, Glenn.
She did.
Y'all quit lying. I'm going to kick both of you. I don't like people coming on my channel slandering people. Yeah. Miss Wonder has to...
She got me up here talking about this damn Love and Marriage Huntsville.
That's too. I don't believe it. Miss Wonder is a Michelin chef. That lady know how to cook a steak. Miss
No.
Wanda has won all kind
That's
of awards.
not Queen. I promise you. She said, "I don't know how to do
No,
medium
she did
well." She
not.
said it.
No,
She
she
said
did
it.
not.
You see?
I don't believe it.
Well, look, you may have to do a lunchtime if you watch that episode before then, because you know,
I'm gonna have to watch that.
you're gonna have to see
I
that.
had to stop myself because I don't like jamming everything in. I like to really, and I was like, this is gonna be a lot to talk about. So I wanted to stop. Y'all got me laughing tonight. Ooh, Lord.
Oh my goodness, that risk, Miss Wanda.
They were just pushing it around, Queen.
It
Nobody was
is.
eating them.
They told me I
They
love carnitas.
They were picking in those potatoes and nobody putting anything in their mouth. It was terrible.
They didn't eat the potato?
No, Queen.
I don't believe it.
Come on, Queen.
You'll see. I just saw a trailer. Somehow, some way, I saw a trailer.
Okay, I'm gonna go look.
And yes, and they were just pushing that stuff around in that potato.
I want to look
go
at it
look.
on one of them little Chinese people YouTube things.
They say Tisha ate.
Because she used to that food.
Oh yeah, Tisha.
She grew up on
She put a couple of
She's immune to Sarah.
Tisha ate.
Been trained all her life to eat that shit.
She put a couple of mouthfuls. That is true. She did. She absolutely did, but not really. But nobody else really. They picked around. Kimmie wanted medium well, so it didn't happen. She didn't touch it.
So too say she would just get plain. She said she don't even want nothing on her potato.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Y'all done made me laugh so hard. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna do this with y'all in 2 days.
Well, you should already expect you done gave them content for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Listen,
be cooking.
I thought y'all was
be cooking.
covering Love and Marriage Huntsville. I was like, child, they got it. And then y'all were like, cover it. I'm like, no. I'm behind on everything else. I'm supposed to be covered. And then y'all said a fight. I was like, a fight. You know, I'm kind of like Judge Mathis. He don't care about the details of the argument until you get to the drama.
Right.
Who fighting?
Queen.
And I was like, a fight? Wait a minute. Go ahead.
Did you see how fast Nell got up out that seat though? And Queen and Kimmie was still kind of bent over.
Yeah. She was not playing with her.
That's why she brought her daddy in.
She knew.
Yeah.
Nell was already on her feet, baby.
She sure was.
She knew.
She was ready.
Kimmie was wrong.
Absolutely.
Because let me tell you something. If you come from a background where you like, you know, maybe your dad was kind of like, you know, this crazy ass guy when he gets drunk or whatever, right? So here's the thing. That's why I said people always talk about they triggers and never worry about how they, just because you trigger don't give you a reason to abuse or threaten somebody else, right? So you go, oh, my dad did that. Yeah, but so this is what people do. Hey, Nell, don't yell at me. That reminds me of my father. But what you don't do is threaten to put hands on them.
Right. And she did it.
And stand over them. People that are truly, if that was truly, you don't want to escalate because you don't like that kind of stuff. But you escalated. You escalated. So that's why I don't believe her. I believe that situation may have happened with her dad, but I believe you was trying to be manipulative and cover your ass.
Yes, I agree, Queen. I agree. She wanted to use that for, for manipulation. She knew she was wrong. She knew she was wrong for threatening to do that.
How the volume of her voice versus your threat of physical assault is equal. It doesn't even make sense. So,
and then she finessed an apology out of Nell.
And Nell did it. That's right.
Yeah,
she sure did. But it was empty. It was an empty apology. By that time, she just wanted them. Nell just wanted them gone. Now, my question is, was that scene filmed in Nell's house?
No, that was at an activity center or something like that.
Oh, okay. But she was hosting.
Yes, and that's why that white woman, you didn't see that white woman run out?
No.
Look, y'all didn't see that part where that white lady was looking at them like, y'all got to get the hell up out of here.
No.
I didn't see that, I swear.
Are you serious?
No.
Wow.
What? Y'all keep talking. I'm looking. I'm here with y'all, but I'm finna type it in. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Watch. That white lady was like, you ain't gotta go home. You gotta get the hell up out of here.
Oh
No.
man. I don't know how I didn't see that. I guess I was trying to really see what was about to go down between them.
Why? I'm gonna find it.
Ellie said she saw it. Ellie, well, I gotta put my glasses.
Yeah, that white lady had on khaki pants and a black shirt. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Nah, that ain't it. Oh, I'm gonna find it, but I may not be able to show it today. But if you go back and watch it, that white lady was like, "Oh no, these black people will never rent this out to them again." Absolutely not. They acted a fool. Y'all didn't see that white lady standing right there?
Yep, they won't be back.
Didn't. I gotta go back. I didn't.
I just wonder why.
Oh my God.
I find it interesting how the Scotts haven't really tried to push the club. I thought that was their club that they opened recently last year.
Super tired because they got to carry the bulk of the weight now that Melody is gone. They got to work now.
And do.
They got to work, baby.
Not doing a good job, but they do. They trying. They struggling.
I think I found it. Hold on. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
I think I found it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I got it. I may have to not play the sound, okay?
Okay.
Because I done already got myself in trouble with that party on your pussy. Hold on. I'm just having too much fun with y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Y'all ready? I'm going to play it. Here we go, y'all. But I'm going to just turn the sound off. 1, 2, 3. So they yelling. Watch this. That's Chris and Marcel. Now Kimmie stands and Nell stand. Watch this. Hold on. Watch. Watch that white lady. Here we go. Watch in the background. Hold on. That's Ken. You see Ken?
I see him.
Look at that white lady. Y'all don't see that white lady? Y'all don't see that?
Oh, she's mad.
Queen, you know what? You too much. I can't believe you peeped that damn lady over in that little goddamn corner.
Baby, let me tell you something. I'm the wrong person to play with. It's chestnut checkers. I know this. I know where every piece on the chessboard is. Look. There go the white lady right there. There go this one right there.
You caught her. I never even saw that lady.
Yeah,
look at her.
Look. She pissed. Watch this.
Yes.
I gotta get up out of here.
She's mad. Yeah.
She stood there watching them. Look at this. Look. Watch this. Hold on. She's still back now. Her arms folded. Oh, she's really upset. Watch. Now that I brought it to y'all's attention, she's like, "Oh, y'all gotta go."
Oh my.
Y'all like, what white lady? Right there. Get out of here.
Holding on to the door.
Opening the door. Y'all gotta go.
Yeah. Holding on to the door like everything cool.
But Kimmie is supposed to be the what? The who? The mediator.
Right.
The even-tempered one. The mature one.
Well,
I am unique. Queen on Miss Shot. I was like, look at that white lady back there.
Yeah. That was funny, Queen.
Y'all were talking about what white lady is right there in the scene.
They probably messed it up for all the black people in Huntsville.
Pretty much to be doing that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And they were loud. Trust me when I say they were loud when they had that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that was
messed
pretty.
it
They were
up.
screaming at like, don't nobody want you messing up because them people got to make money and what is it called, y'all? Like they gotta lease that stuff out again and again and again, and people be feeling like it's taboo to work with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
all.
That's true.
Yeah,
Right.
y'all. I had a good time tonight. Did y'all?
Yes,
Yes,
Queen.
Queen. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you did this review. Like, man, we miss you over here doing that sometimes, but I understand your standpoint on why you don't do it as much. But it's a vibe when you do. Like, we love to hear because you put it down. You don't hold nothing back. And that's what we like about your commentary.
And we laughed. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
haven't laughed that hard in a minute.
Yeah. Queen, you crazy for real. Crazy ass Scorpio.
And it was good to hear. It was really good to hear because it just seems like a lot of people. I don't see a lot of people talking about it no
I love
more.
Mayor Tunstall. I don't think so.
Yes,
Unless
yes.
we just not in the algorithm, but I don't think people talk about it anymore, do they?
Not as
I don't
much.
know.
No, no, no,
Well,
no,
I mean,
no,
we have
not
over
as much.
1,000, so I know there's a crowd for it. And when y'all kept asking, I was like, I kind of understand how YouTube works. Well, I understand how my platform works. Let me give my people
Right,
what they want. You know what I
right.
mean? Like they're asking, they just said, can you at least do these 2 episodes? So they ask about y'all ask for the one with the pool, and then you ask for the one with Wanda. So I'm gonna guarantee you one more. And then after that, I'm not sure because I got to use my time wisely, y'all.
I
I'm behind.
I
I'm behind
understand,
on my Real
Queen.
Housewives of Potomac. I got to catch up. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Right,
You laughing at me.
right. I understand, and I still have to say I hate that you didn't watch Salt Lake City, but maybe during the off season
I can catch
you
up.
can catch up with it, and you'll see why we're so interested, especially when Andy doubled down and said Jen Shaw would never
I'm happy.
come to Salt Lake City. I
Well, do
wish
you
her the
know why
best
he said
in
that
her
too?
life.
Are
Why?
you aware why he said that?
Why? I just know that she was scamming the elderly.
Well, one of them committed suicide.
Mm,
Oh
When she
no.
took,
oh
there was one in
my.
their 90s. She took everything, and that person took their life.
Oh no.
That's why Andy's
Oh,
saying you got to draw the line. People say, well, you let Teresa come back. Ah, that's a little different. Quit throwing up in people's face what they let somebody do. But nobody, and yes, it was wrong what Teresa did. It was wrong what a lot of them do. But you can't be taken from no 90-something year. That's all they got because they can't get back out and earn it.
Right,
And you had no
right.
remorse for it. And that elderly person took their own life. Yeah. So
oh my
that's why.
goodness.
Yeah. So
Oh my
that's why I
goodness.
think
I didn't know
Andy,
that part.
yes, ma'am. I be doing my research. I'd be like, I don't care about the what. Me personally, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the white experience. So I just need to know the why. I like
Yeah.
to focus on the why. And I was like, how come he don't want her back? And then I started going down my little rabbit hole, and that was why. And of course, he can't share that without the family's permission.
Right.
Oh my.
She drove that little person. Um,
I can't believe that. That
yeah. So
whoa.
he's like, she can never come back here. Ever. Yeah. And I don't blame him
I don't
because
blame
it's
him
like,
either.
you can
Stand on
never make
that.
that right. And I'm not gonna fund your future to ever put some money in your pocket because there's not enough you can do for Bravo to bring that person back. Does that make sense? Thank you,
Yes, it
Yes.
Alf.
does. Yeah.
Alf says this was a great recap live. Queen Sheba, darling, thanks to the panelists for going up and chatting about Uncle Williams. Dry potatoes. Look, we had a time, honey. We had a good time. I
Yes, we
think
Yes, we
did.
everybody needed to
did.
laugh because
Yes, we
I,
did.
I
And
kind
you
of feel
ate
bad.
down, and you ate down. I'm telling you, this was a
Ooh,
very good. Your recap was good.
Thank you.
The
absolutely
way you
too.
honed
She did.
in.
Well, I be feeling bad sometimes because I be leaving y'all behind as a loving marriage Huntsville crew, and I be off in other sectors covering Krishan and Candy and Bravo and this and that, and my real true crime. I got my white crowd that like my white topics, and I be like, I'm sorry, loving marriage Huntsville, bye. But then I be like, you know what? It's some of them that's still here And I feel bad because I'll be like, they not really getting what they need from the sector. You know what? I'll give y'all 2 episodes.
Queen,
That's all I got.
someone asked, do you think Slaw coming on the show?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so
mean, I don't
either.
know. I mean,
I don't think so.
I think if she does, let me just say this. I wouldn't think so, but I haven't watched in a while to be able to pick up clues. I know Marcel, what's his name? Martell
Mm-hmm.
had on that shirt. That was kind of corny, right? For a 40-something-year-old.
That was funny.
And then
It
the worst
was
picture
horrible.
of everything, that picture with no makeup, hair ain't done, at a polo event, looking a hot mess.
Let me say this. If she comes on the show, for me, that would mean the show is about to wrap up.
I agree.
That's what I would perceive it to be like. Oh, they're like, just throw her on there. It's 1 episode. We're not going to renew. That's what I would take it to be.
I absolutely agree. I do. This girl, it looks like she done crashed out here lately. I kind of think that, from what I'm hearing, she filmed, allegedly. She
Who?
filmed,
Ariana?
yes, but it looks like they're not going to air what she filmed. Homegirl and
Okay.
deleted her account, unfollowed Martell, and she done crashed out again. And she's saying, going off about Marceau better not. He was on his hands and knees in the back of black, and they better not air what he said about her. And I just kind of think that they are not going to air
Yeah.
what she
Yeah.
filmed, and I don't think she's going to make it on.
I think Martell gets her riled up to go out there.
Yes, I agree. And I kind of think he secretly is behind the scenes not letting her on there to have control over that damn girl.
Well, I think he does what subscribers do to weak content creators when they bring them stuff and it's like, go fetch. They said this about you. Go fetch. So he goes out and she fetch. She fetch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Queen.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
I mean, I know that there's always a possibility that a man would make a hoe a housewife. I just think that in her case, that she is his biggest, dirtiest open secret, and that her purpose is really done because things have resolved within the courts within the court. So what's her purpose now? So
and look, that's not a poor girl. That's a 35-year-old woman, y'all.
Come on, yeah.
2
35.
kids.
Come on, y'all. In your 30s, you're supposed to be well into your career. In your 20s is when you're trying to figure things out. But in your 30s, you're supposed to have a job that you've been at least a year or 2 or 3. Figure out what you want to do, what's good for you, how you're moving, what you want to achieve, even if you do have kids. Shit, I did it. And there's a lot of more women out there that do it. I'm just saying it ain't been no excuses. So we're not going to keep giving a pass to someone who was so disrespectful and who allowed FD, Funky D, to out her. He didn't give a damn about no family. He didn't give a damn about no kids. He talked about the wife, like everything. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So when people talk about how dirty and low down this show is, why have some of these bloggers have been allowed to go in so hard to include the producer, executive producer, who is a blogger as well at times.
Right.
To his own cast. I'm just saying. So come on, y'all. If y'all ain't see what we saw, that's all I'm saying. If y'all ain't see what this is textbook, what it is. Black, white, it doesn't matter.
You think I don't think she's gonna be on the show. I just don't think Owen is going in that direction. I don't.
No.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't have another fight. Like Sonny Meeks told us, shout out to Sonny, about when she thought that he had brought her to that scene at the pool hall.
Oh yeah.
And they tore that pool hall up fight.
Oh, the men. It was the men, right?
The men, yes.
Yeah. Because
that might have happened too. That might have happened again. They're just not speaking on it. I think something might have went down.
I don't think
so. You know, Tisha, she's not having that. She's
I don't
not
think
having
anybody
that
was
about
fighting
her
over her.
marriage and all, and she's not filming with that girl. The things did not go the way they thought it would go.
I
So
don't think there was any altercations between the men.
But didn't you
You don't
say?
think so, Queen?
No,
But then you
no.
say that she said that Marceau, whatever Marceau said about her, shouldn't be aired.
That's at the
You know,
reunion
Yes.
now,
Yes, he
right?
did.
so
But
Marceau,
hold
you
on,
didn't know
wait. But she was talking about the reunion, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's not during filming, regular filming.
Right.
Yeah, so that's done. You're on the stage. He said what he said. She had a reaction to what was said on the reunion stage, right? That's it.
Child, I don't know why they think that they care about her when they didn't care about Melody Cherie and those
Girl,
lame
how
ass.
many women do you
Say
know
it.
say better than the last one? Come on
Man,
now. Come
You're
on now.
right.
knowing that these folks were
Come
sitting
on,
up there
Toot.
lying on that woman.
You already know how the game go. I'm better. It's you. It wasn't him. It's you. It's you. Watch
Yeah.
me turn a house into a
Right.
home.
Right.
Watch me. Watch
Right.
me. Yeah.
That's
Right.
that's why she's holding on. This girl really thinks she has a prize. Poor thing. She really
She
just
does, but you got to remember that's her prize.
you
I
right.
just want to know how you have braces on for 10 years and still got a gap.
Yeah. Oh
Girl,
my goodness.
on that note, we finna go. Bye, Toot. Bye,
Bye,
Toot.
Queen. Bye.
All right, y'all.
To be honest.
All right, Queen.
All right.
It was nice.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right.